Well, I think we learned a lot about that process. You know, I say in politics, it's all about timing. And I'm not unhappy with where we got to. The community, you can only move at the speed of trust. And this was really going to be different for the community. So to kind of answer your two questions about the next steps on the rapid transit, because right now the plan does envision terminus at Park Royal, but that doesn't mean that down the road, if the community wants it, which I do believe at some point the community is going to say, why is it stopping at Park Royal? We wanted to go. But you know, if the community wasn't ready, then that's what my job is, to recognize that. As far as next steps, so literally right now in the next month, the mayor's, because we made that resolution, that was our formal endorsement from all of the North Shore to request of the Mayor's Council to add rapid transit in their 10-year vision and their 10-year investment plan. And then with that investment plan, they can go to the other levels of government to fund that 10-year investment plan. Now, there are other competing priorities in the region. There's the UBC extension from Arbutus to UBC, SkyTrain type technology. There's a gondola up SFU, the mountain. There's work in Surrey, right? So ours is, you know, there's about, I would say, half a dozen pretty big projects. And, but we're quite clear that we want something sooner rather than later, but we also want something that's going to be competitive, that people are going to want to use. So it has to be safe, fast, convenient, lots of frequency, and we're really looking at a couple routes right now, from Metrotown over to Brentwood Mall, up to Hastings Street, and then over another dedicated crossing for rapid transit over the Second Narrows, and then across the North Shore, and up to Capilano University, going to Phibbs Exchange, then Cap U, then across the North Shore. So there's a fair amount of planning that still has to be done, but if you don't start planning, it's never going to get done. So we're hoping that we can see some progress in the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 years about building infrastructure, separated lanes. We're pretty clear that we want something that is above rapid transit, that has its own dedicated guidelines. And I think the community, that the estimate is it will take about 50,000 cars off the road if you build that.
Per day?
Yes. Wow. Yeah. So that's, everyone's coming from the Lower Mainland, and we see it on the upper levels, right? When you come in the morning, when you're leaving the North Shore, you see all the traffic backed up, and then at the end of the day, they're all going the other way, and it's all backed up. And it's not sustainable. It's not good for our social well-being, and it's not good for our economy.